Okay, guys, what is up? It's Blue Fox 22 coming at you with, well, sit back and relax for a lovely RPG that I played years ago. I'm gonna sit back, let you guys enjoy the music, and then I'll talk. black-winged angels of death, wielding diviners, the grim angels, born anew for the first time in 1,000 years.
Riviera, the Promised Land.
Guys, welcome to Riviera, the Promised Land. I am going to be your lovely host, BlueFox22, aka Michael Gardner, for this journey. I'm going to get this out there right now. I've played this a while ago. The game can be difficult, but it is very, very fun. I have not 100% this game, just to put that out there, you know. I have beaten the game once, but didn't manage to get everything. So I'm a little rusty playing this game. So we're gonna have some fun together. We're gonna have some frustrations together, some aggravations together, losses, victories, defeats, you name it. And I kind of remember what's up ahead. So you know, bear with me. But we're gonna have fun. I hope you love the game as much as I do. Sorry, that was a cutscene. Alright, with that said, let's get into it. Asgard, realm of the gods. Utgard, land of the demons. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Wait 1 second. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, that was stupid. Ragnarok, the war between the gods and the demons. Demon invaders cast the world into a state of violent chaos. Chapter 1, Angelic Advent. Okay, so basically, the seven great magi who represented the seven great gods in Nordic mythology, well, Norse mythology, they are the proxies of the gods, and their will is to activate a magical device that will basically eradicate the demons before they even have a chance to attack. They're going to want to release all the power that's stored in Riviera. And our job as the black-winged, basically the angels of death, are to go and activate this set device. Heaven's Gate, road to the Promised Land. Next stage. Angels Memorial, the resting place of the grim angels that lost their lives in Ragnarok. Entry is now prohibited. We can choose next area or save. We're going to go to the next area. Pretty much for this first part, it's basically your tutorial, so it's pretty easy, pretty fun. This is Aleda. Riviera. Should be just beyond Heaven's Gate. I'm Riviera. Everything must seem new to you. Just stay out of my way. Grrr. What's that? Enemy encounter! This is Rose the cat. That horrible scent. Those are demons! Demons? It can't be! Didn't expect to encounter demons here. So be it. You simply have to use our diviners. The weapons used by Grim Angels, right? For those of you who don't know, they're going to beat it into your head that, yes, diviners are used by Grim Angels. Grim Angels are black-winged angels who fight for the gods of Valhalla. They're going to beat that into your head a lot, so be prepared. Yes. Mine is the spear, Lorelei. And mine is the sword. I don't know how to pronounce that. I believe it's Einherjar, hence why his name's Ein. Einherjar. I could be pronounced it. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, please, by all means, correct me if I'm wrong. So they give you two options. You can fight the beast, or you can run. Now, if my memory serves correct, there are multiple endings. Each ending, depending on your actions in the game. Your actions judge whether you get new party members, whether you, if a party member dies or not, and what ending you get ultimately. If you run from the beast, I think you get a different ending. If you fight from the beast, you get a different ending. I do plan on. This is going to be a really long Let's Play. This is going to be my first really long Let's Play for the channel. So what we're going to do is we're always going to have alternate options. But what we'll do is we'll run through the game once and then go back through the game again. So the next time we come back to it, we'll actually run from the first fight. This one, we're going to fight. The reason why I say we're going to fight is because we have to go through the tutorial and all that the first time around. So we'll sit back and relax and we'll have some fun. So I have to pick which items I will use in battle. Sorry about that. That's right, up to 4. You only have 2 now. Then why would you tell me I can pick 4 items, but I only have 2 items? Wow, 4 items isn't very much. Isn't very many. Remember, you can't use items you haven't selected. It's a redundant statement. Got it. I better choose carefully then. Don't fall behind. Let's go. It was more like, don't fall behind. Let's go. Alright, so you only have 2 items. That's all you need. Fine, you haven't forgotten how to fight, right? No. That's rather basic, don't forget.
Death to all sinners.
If you didn't hear what he said death to all sinners. Okay, so Lorelei belongs to the other guy, and Einherjar belongs to Aina. So it's easy as that. You select an item and attack. It's pretty basic. I'll bite you. Every turn, Leda will heal because of Lorelei's special ability. Right. He can't use Iron Sword, so you have to deal with Lorelei. His accuracy is not all that great, but he does a lot of damage. And as we move along, I'll explain what what this bar was down in the bottom right hand corner, what this overdrive meter is. I'll explain all that as we move along through the game. Now I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he can use Einherjar, but he has no special ability for it. Okay. Later on, other characters can use other people's items, but right now you have no use for it. Alright, so I'm going to explain some things. Over here on the enemy, we have a wolf enemy, demon. It's their HP bar, how much HP they have. Leda, right here, it's how much HP he has, his max. EXP full, basically this every weapon has an EXP bar. As you progress through the game, you will level up your weapon and not your character. I believe that's how it works. And every time the weapon levels up, it gains new abilities, new strength, blah blah blah. Typical RPG stuff. Certain weapons have a durability, which is over here on the right of the weapon. This durability determines, how many uses you have left for that particular weapon. So, usually really strong weapons and items have a set limit ability. I think some of the stronger weapons in the game have like 5 at max uses, and after that they break and you can't use them anymore. But I believe the diviners have infinite uses because they're diviners. This over here, this explains how many hits you can do, the attack damage, effect. I'll get back to this when it becomes more relevant later on. Alright, so Lorelei. Aya! Diddle. Okay, down the bottom, as you saw, it was called Rage. The Rage meter, basically, when you attack an enemy and that meter fills up and it hits max, they enter Rage mode. When they enter Rage mode, it's their version of Overdrive. When they enter Rage, their attacks are stronger, and basically it's a stat boost for them, like Overdrive is a stat boost for us. But I'll explain Overdrive when we get to there. We've wasted too much time. We must hurry. Triumph! Foolish. For winning, we get 1,500 points that we don't know what are for. How much time it took us to actually kill the monster. For a finish bonus, and that's about it. Rank B. If you take too long or if you take too much damage, then your battles are ranked afterwards. And all that comes into play later on. I'll explain it when we get to those points. TP I'll explain as well. Right now, just sit back and enjoy the ride. Huh? The enemy dropped something. What is it? A bottle? What's inside? It's a potion. It restores health. Is that so? How lucky! Just don't waste any items you find. It'll be essential to an amateur like you. You're right. I'll use them sparingly. Oh, by the way, you can check your items by pressing select. I see. Select, huh? Since it was all caps, it was like, I see. Select! Huh? I'll remember that. Sorry if I blew your eardrums out. But, you use A to move. You can continue on by pressing. You'll get different, I'm pointing at the screen like you can see it. You get different directional errors depending on where you're at. When you're in a particular room, this is dungeon based, so you move from quadrant to quadrant, sector to sector. In the upper left-hand corner is a map of where you've been and where you're going. If you manage to find the map item, it'll give you, I believe it's the map. It's either the map or the compass. I guess it's a shout out to Zelda. It'll reveal the entire map for you, and that way you can somewhat plan your routes out. At the beginning, there's really not much place where you can go. That's why I just hit next. Why are there demons at Heaven's Gate? Something's wrong. No shit. Grim angels, servants of the gods. Hector? Report the situation. Understood. We have encountered demons at Heaven's Gate. As I thought, they must be under someone's command. But the god's decision is absolute. You must hurry and complete your mission. So, to Riviera? Yes, Riviera is the source of the problem. Truly, it seems to have become another Utgard. The ancient war must not be repeated. This is the purpose of your existence. Now then, hurry towards Riviera. In the name of the gods, protect this world. Understood, Hector. Once you pass Heaven's Gate, you will be on your own. I will no longer be able to contact you. I entrust you with this task. As you wish. Was that an illusion? Ow. That was Hector, one of the 7 Magi. He ordered us here. It's the duty of the Grim Angels to defeat demons. Seems like Riviera is turning into Utgard. What's going on at Heaven's Gate? It's our duty to find out. Well, find that out at least. Moving. Now moving. Alright, as you see, since we moved from that area to this area, our map has grown. If I miss anything, or I do something wrong, or, because I know probably people have played this before, so please feel free to correct me, to help me out, to do things. I am really, I practiced this game a couple of times. I got decently far, but my memory is shot. So, hey, is this place filled with demons? Oh, if you hit the B button, you can actually look at the scenery and all that. It's pretty nice. They some magnificent, beautiful artwork in this game. I don't know. I guess so. We can't afford to waste too much time here. Let's hurry on. Alright. So, if you hit select, you'll open up your menu. Gives you status, your current score, you can suspend, and you can practice. I never use practice. If you go into items, you have battle items and event items. Battle items are what you can take in the battle. As it says on the bottom, are to sort. I can have Ein drink this if I need to, because his health is a little low. Or I can, oh, sorry about that. You can discard items if you have too many or you can't pick up any more. Oh. I said R is sort. I am so sorry. Start is sort. R is data. It lets you know what characters can use what for what items. So, I was talking about the overdrive abilities earlier. For Ein and his sword, or for Ein, if he were to use overdrive and use Lorelei, he would cast the ability Fire. If Ein were to use Einherjar, he would use the ability Slash, but Lahar, did I say Lahar? This is going to be a really rough one. Leda can't use anything other than Lorelei, so he has no abilities with Ein's sword. If you go into stats, this tells you what weapons they can use, their max HP, what they're resistant to, what their strength, their magic, their agility, and vitality are listed right in here, and a lovely portrait of the actual character. As you can see here, Leda, awesome against fire, some holy. This is what this element here is. Ice will kill him. You will see his health drop so damn fast when it comes to ice. It's ridiculous. Let's get back to the stats real quick. Now, Ein is more well-rounded, but his stats are a lot lower, if you can tell. Minus his agility. He's more agile than Leda. But he has a strong resistance to dark attacks. And if you notice, Ein doesn't have his wings yet. That's something to keep in mind. For his level 3 mastery, down the bottom is their weapon mastery, what weapons they can use and what weapons they're good at. His level 1 mastery for bows, swords, and magical stabs, rods, maces, and stuff like that of the sort are really low. He's pretty good with rapiers and spears, and he's awesome with swords. So you want to keep that in mind when you're loading up items and weapons to use in battle. Alright, so let's move on for right now. There's not much we can do here. More demons! Ook ook. Slightly racist. Enemy encounter! What are you going to do? Me? I don't know. Versus snarling demons. Run or fight? We shall fight. Here we go! Select an item to use in the battle. Well... Now, items with an M are mandatory. You don't have any other options but to bring them into battle with you, since Leda doesn't use anything other than Lorelei, his spear. The enemy is enraged about their fallen comrade. They are weak, but don't let your guard down. Gotcha! Here they come.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. It's so corny. Now they've entered rage mode. Breakout, Devastator. Basically a really powerful earthquake, and that does a lot of damage. They're pretty tough. Iron, are you okay? Ow. Jerk. Alright, our turn. I'm going to use a potion with Ein. And I'm going to show you a really cool trick. I believe... I feel much better now. Wow, that was great. Not all items are used for attacking. You can use some to produce unique effects. Get it? Not exactly. I knew it. Well, pay attention! Press the R button when you're selecting an item. You'll be able to see more information about it. R button. I'll remember that. Now, there's a reason why I didn't use a potion on Leda. Leda doesn't need to use potions. Lorelei automatically heals him. Now, we filled up the gauge to level 1. We can use an overdrive ability. Lost Seraph. We're going to use it. Yeah. Ultimate power in exchange for the overdrive meter. Feel the true power of my diviner! Yeah, it's not your true power, it's just level 1, dude. Calm down.
Thy sins shall be purged.
Thy sins shall be purged. Lorelei has a wonderful ability. It's called Pierce. If there's an enemy directly behind another, Lorelei can pierce that enemy. Now, because I used my overdrive ability, and the meter was somewhat low, it cracks, and you have to wait. I believe it's the rest of the battle. You can't use any overdrive abilities, but I mean, we pretty much got this handled. Now, if there's enemies next to each other and Ein uses slash, he can hit both enemies. Oh, I got knocked into the back row. Wow. Now, I can use Lorelei if I need to cast fire. But his magic abilities are kind of piss poor and he misses a lot, so don't do that. Okay. Hiya! When Leda hits, he hits hard. Angry fist. Bah. So he just knocked Ein into the back row. And Leda and Ein just switched places, basically. Okay, healed this turn, so let's go and attack. Hiya! Dead. For a lovely amount of 419 damage. I want to see if I can try and hit him with fire. Fire! See how much damage that did. That was nice. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Breakout! Meteor Impact! Ow. Try again. That didn't hurt. I don't think I can do it. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. The rabid beast was defeated. We've wasted so much time. We must hurry. Triumph!
How foolish.
Got another 1500. Rank B, not bad. I didn't get any items from that one, but oh well. Weaklings. They have no chance against us. But good thing I had that potion. With that and my diviner, I'm unbeatable. Ignorance really is bliss. You don't know anything, do you? Ooh? Look, the number of times an item can be used is limited. That's not true. My diviner, here's ya, can be used over and over. That's because it's special. Latest Lorelei too. You saw numbers when you selected the potion, right? Potion times 3, what about it? That times 3, that 03 tells how long the item will last. So if I use the potion 3 times, it'll be gone. Bingo! But you just used it, so you don't even have 3 uses remaining. So I better use my items more carefully from now on. Exactly. Alright. So we can move forward, or we can use A to look around. There's nothing to look around for. But if you notice in the upper left hand corner it says TP. If there are things to look at in the area, you can use TP. You can spend TP to do so. Okay. Oop, sorry about that. But there's nothing around here, so let's go back. Where are you going? Have you given up? No, just ran into a dead end. I was wondering if there was another path. Aren't you being a bit too hasty? Hasty? Fine, I'll show you how to look more carefully. Let's go back. Okay. Alright, I'll teach you how to look around. I'm ready when you are. First, look at the bottom right of the screen. It says, move. That's right, move. That means we're in move mode. Move mode? In move mode, you can move from place to place. I see. But you can't examine anything in move mode. Then what do I do? Try pressing the A button. The A button? Okay. I pressed the A button. Now look at the bottom right of the screen. It says, look. Uh-huh. That means we're in look mode. Look mode? When you want to look around the room, press the A button to switch to look mode. So the A button is used to switch modes. Keep that in mind. So what's next? Look mode differs from move mode. When the trigger icon appears, press the control pad. The trigger icon? It'll be displayed in the middle of the screen. By pressing the control pad, you'll be able to look around the room. I don't really get it, but it sounds useful. You'll get used to it. Alright, go ahead and try it out. I'm gonna take a cat nap. So press the control pad and the icon appears. There's a ledge below. We could drop down from here. See? Looking around can lead to new discoveries. Yeah, you're right. You won't notice these things just walking around. I'll make a habit of it looking around. Oh, but there's something I forgot to tell you. Well, what's that? Every time you use the trigger in look mode, you lose 1 trigger point. TP. What's a trigger point? How should I explain? Duh. Well, just remember you'll need them to look around. If you don't have any, you can't look around. How am I supposed to know if I have any or not? In look mode, TP is shown at the top of the screen. Why don't you check it out? Is there any way to get more trigger points? You can earn more by defeating enemies. And by getting a good score in battle. I better take battle more seriously then. So yes, that just that explains TP and all that good stuff. You found drop down by looking at the cliff. When you look around and discover new paths, new move triggers will appear. I get it now. Of course, it would help that I just found a new path. So you should just give up at dead ends. By the way, does moving require TP too? Nope. Only luck mode. Alright then. Some triggers don't require TP either. That's confusing. You'll be able to tell. Red icons require TP, while white ones don't. So I should watch for red trigger icons. Yep. So with that said, let's go back and double check each of the rooms that we were in. You never know what you might find. See? Fader floor, 1 TP. Heaven's Gate. So much blood has been shed here. Even so, is history bound to repeat itself? All for the sake of Asgard? Go back again. There's no time to backtrack, Ein. Alright, let's continue. How old is this? It's falling apart. Ein, let's get going. Okay. Nothing unusual here. So those little tidbits are, an example of what you can do as far as TP is concerned. I remember those ones from when I played before. Oh, sorry, breathe into the mic again. So annoying. Alright, so we are going to call it a game here. I wanted to get through that first part a little bit because it's a little bit boring. Only 2 battles. Sorry about that. But next time, what will happen to Ein and Leda and Rose? Well, what adventures await them when they drop down from this ledge? We'll find out next time, guys. Oh, I hope you had fun. I had a blast. This is a blast from the past for me. This RPG is it's a fun one. It's something different, something new, something fresh, and I hope you guys had fun with it. This game is going to be Saturdays only. Sunday's going to be a completely different RPG. I don't know if I'm going to be able to juggle 2 different ones, and so I hope I don't get my wires crossed playing 2 different RPGs. But like I said, this game isn't too bad. It's not too long. Another one we might do is, well, I'll double check my list real quick. Another one we might do is Golden Sun. Golden Sun 2, Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced, and Summon Night Swordcraft Story. Swordcraft Story, I believe. One of those. But yes, I think the next one up will be Summon Night. Summon Night's a little bit fun, a little bit more action-packed. Golden Sun, the beginning parts can be boring. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, like I said, the first couple episodes for Final Fantasy and Golden Sun can drag. So with that said, I am Blue Fox 22, aka Gardner. I hope you guys had fun. I did. I will meet you with part 2 as soon as possible. I hope you guys tune in. If I get a couple likes for this video, then I will do part 2 right away. If not, I'll wait to see what happens, because I want to still brush up on the game itself and on my end, and I'm going to be able to give you guys a good good quality game. So a good quality, not game, but a good quality adventure, I should say. Because for some people, to get away from reality because, you know, life is a little you know, you're having a stressful day, or, you know, life can and is difficult for some people. You want to get away. Some people dive into music, some people dive into movies, some people dive into books. I'm all of the above, but, you know, nothing beats a good RPG. Alright guys, with that said, I will check you later. I hope you had fun. See you in the next video. Alright guys, peace out.